Thanks for staying with us. We'll be starting the newspaper reviews with The Nation. That is an advertorial here. So we're just going to move away from that. Wage, Federal Government Labour Science Pact. And I'm sure you guys took stories from the papers. Yes. Okay, so what stories do we have in The Nation? Who's ready to go?
I have the consumer body, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, the FCCP, have started a step they call Don't Burn Their Future, a campaign against underage tobacco access and use. And this is so welcome. I jumped on it. They said it aligns with the objective of the objective
That's
of
FCCP.
Yes,
that's the movie I shot now.
It's because of you I took it. I said
Thank you.
It aligns with the objective of the National Tobacco Control Act to protect the youth from the danger of the use of tobacco. And so the FCCP also launched a television series to curb the access to tobacco products by minors, which BC was a main...
Faith and Fortune.
The series is named
Faith and Fortune.
It reiterates the Commission's commitment to implementing the NTCA and safeguarding the health and well-being of young people. It debuted on DSTV on Saturday on DSTV Showcase Channel 151 at 6 p.m. To repeat every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. If it's for everybody, it should not be on Showcase. It should be on African Magic Family.
Yeah, I think there's a way they step it down from Showcase, it moves to Family, and then to the other one. Yeah.
So they have it like that, and with the TV series, hopefully they will create the awareness and that. But I want it to be on every platform to get across. It's a very strong, very important message that we need at this time.
They have plans to do that. What other stories do we have?
I took the one about the assailants kill a middle-aged man in Ondo. His name is Seidu Jamiu. Apparently, they broke into his house and they hacked him to death with machetes and in the presence of his wife.
Ew.
The police say they don't know the people yet, but it was reported by the wife. So they said, the PPRO says no arrest has been made and they can't confirm that the victim's wife killed him. So they're now suspecting
the wife.
That, but because it was her that complained about the incident. But I think, that's why people run away from reporting
issues like this.
Yes, because when the reporter becomes a suspect.
Wow.
Yeah, I have health experts have called for global collaboration to tackle the increasing cases of sexually transmitted infections. So experts at a webinar titled Global Trends and Prevention Intervention was organized by International AIDS Society. They're discussing the urgent need for effective interventions to combat the spread of STIs worldwide. And some of the methods or strategies that they're asking is to promote safe sexual practices, increase access to testing and treatment, and destigmatize sexual health conversation. That is so important because, we don't like to discuss that because just asking questions already, you're labeled a certain thing, and that is perpetuating the spread of STIs. They're asking for comprehensive sex education, condom access, regular screenings were identified as key components of these strategies. They also said that globally, the numbers are rising, of people just getting STIs. We have over 1 million curable STIs acquired daily by individuals aged 15 to 49.
Whoa.
And they're talking also that, there have been estimated 374 million new cases of curable STIs, which include chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, trichomoniasis, around 8 million people in this age group are infected by syphilis. So there are also better vaccines, they say, for gonorrhea and better treatment strategies as well. So please, let's have these conversations. Let's have regular screenings. These are not the terminal ones. These are the ones that happen every day that are curable. And if we don't get tested, if we don't have these conversations, we'll just keep suffering these things.
And we should not be in denial, thinking that these people are abstaining. Nobody's abstaining anything. They're collecting, so let them collect rubber. I have a story here. Payments to depositors with a liquidated Heritage Bank having 5 million and below will begin on Monday. The Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation said yesterday. So Heritage Bank has been liquidated, meaning the bank has closed. Now they are saying people who have money in the banks will be receiving their money. So depositors with more than 5 million will have to wait for their balance until assets of the liquidated bank are disposed of and money generated so that they can get paid. The Central Bank of Nigeria, the CBN, was the one that revoked the license of the Heritage Bank. And according to them, they said that by the CBN spokesperson, Hakama Sidi Ali, he said the bank's board and management failed to improve its financial performance, posing a risk to the financial stability of the country. Despite various supervisory measures taken by the CBN to help the bank recover, Heritage Bank continued to struggle without reasonable prospects of recovery. And that was the reason they had to close down the bank. Yes.
It was also gathered that, you know, they had a very poor performance and they had very lax attitude towards banking services. They had a lack of due diligence. They had plenty non-performing loans and it was reaching a very frightening height. And no strategic blueprint on how to recover monies. So, you know, this my paddy.
What worries me about that kind of thing is, could they not have done it in a way that the people whose money, depositors' money, they will not start to panic? Because now, if I had account with Heritage Bank, I won't even come to work.
What they
high
have
blood
done,
pressure would have
like,
been right there.
Now, I go just go sit down.
What they have done is secure because they say they have at least 90% of their active loans portfolio, about 700 billion, that are considered lost.
Hey.
You know, you cannot continue to keep money there. It's better as they do it like this. Access whatever is left and make sure that, you know, through the AMCON and Co, go into the asset and make sure you pay back depositors.
I just feel
imagine my 5,000 in that kind of bank.
They said that it's only people with less than 5 million that will...
They will get their money first. But the other ones, they will spread it across.
Eventually.
So we're just hoping they are able to
this is not Savannah era. You get your money.
You get your money. Hopefully.
Not Choose era.
Not Savannah Bank era.
Let's move on to the Punch. Major headline.
Society General.
Federal government offers over 60,000 naira. Labour may end strike. Negotiation panel to meet daily. NLC, TUC, ground schools, banks, and power grid. I'm working to improve quality of life, Tinubu. Heritage Bank, NDIC begins refund. Highest depositors get 5 million naira. Foreign reserves fall by $1.8 billion in 10 weeks. Water from Benin. Border agency rescues Ogun communities after Punch report. Nigeria, UAE face-off settled. Visa issuance begins soon, according to the federal government. One story, and then we'll go on a short break. Who is ready to go? Punch.
Okay.
Our president has reaffirmed that his administration's his administration is committed to improving the quality of life of Nigerians, and he said this at the unveiling of projects in the FCT. He says that the projects that are being commissioned and unveiled is testament to what can be achieved through renewed hope. He was being represented by the vice president, and what he says is, I reaffirm my administration's dedication to enhancing the quality of life for all Nigerians. What is unfolding the FCT is the testament to what can be achieved through the government's renewed hope agenda of quality transformation of the FCT and indeed Nigeria. He says that issues undertaking hold profound significance for the FCT's residents and also a function of the Outer Southern Motorway will not only alleviate transport congestion and improve transportation, but it will also stimulate economic growth and create opportunities for prosperity. Also commended the FCT minister, describing him as a force of nature. So all in all, it's just saying that the work that's been done, what we see in the FCT is just, you know, a snippet of a lot of things that we're going to see going forward, which would improve the quality of life for Nigerians. Okay. Yeah.
We'll take a breather here. When we return, we continue the newspaper reviews. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.